What is your vision for Bharat 3.0? What factors need to converge to catapult India as a tech leader onto the global stage?
My vision for Bharat 3.0, the exchange rate of rupee against international currencies is equal or better. Every Indian household has an entrepreneur or an entrepreneur. Adoption of digital technologies clearly transitioning the country from an age of information to an age of intelligence.
GCCs in India are being hailed as global hubs of strategic operations and are creating significant impacts in the economic, innovation, social, and environmental dimensions. Are GCCs the gateway to Bharat 3.0?
The notion that GCCs are creating economic, innovation, social, and environmental impact is a romantic mislead right now. It is contributing to the GDP, but it will be truly so when we see a rise in PCI, which is per capita income. The difference is that the GDP is generating a spending ecosystem, but the PCI will generate an income-generating ecosystem because of the value it creates.
The World Economic Forum estimates by 2025, automation and AI will displace approximately 85 million jobs, but create 97 million jobs globally. How will these shifts impact job creation in India?
2025 is next year, and so the prediction of 85 million jobs being displaced is not accurate. Because there has been a slowdown in technology investments, fearing recession. The answer to creation of new jobs is the renewal of ecosystem processes across all 7 stations of life. Processes determine roles, and that generates data. There is a need to overhaul the processes, not stick technology to the existing ones. This is where design comes into play. First, designing for potential before designing for performance. Our Prime Minister has issued a clarion call that India needs to lead the world by design.
How can organizations adapt to the technological, social, and economic shifts that are defining the future of work in India?
We need to move our culture from trading to transformation. We must seed early. Gen A 8 to 18 and Gen Z 18 to 25 will be the dominant workforce in the next 4 decades, and they must be targeted to become entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. The industry-academia relationship should be a key element of the ecosystem we build, where these young minds get to focus and build their capabilities on what is relevant to the industry. We need an intelligent infrastructure that can fuse work with workforces and workplaces.
You have spoken about building a new mindset for Gen A and Gen Z professionals, where the concept of a job is replaced by the concept of work. Can you expand on this?
The concept of job is an ambition for personal security. It was okay for our previous generations that had to face very repressive socio-economic conditions. We are living in times when money is beginning to chase ideas and not the other way around. There is no reason why the workforce should not be aspirational, where they create security. Not just instruction takers, but rather creators setting trends. Of course, the ecosystem processes need to mature, but we need to start building them now.
According to a report co-authored by the University of Glasgow, India is one of the best countries in the world to start a business and ranks second in the latest Global Entrepreneurship Monitor. How can we cultivate a similar level of success for entrepreneurs in India?
India has one of the youngest workforces in the world. Out of the 1.3 billion population, internet access or penetration is only 56% despite the Geo-Fiber network. Access is one, but authority is another. We should create a system where data autonomy drives people to recognize their passion, potential, and drives them towards performance. We seem to focus on one area, which is technology, but there are 6 other areas that need focus, including environment, education, health, wealth, mobility, and governance. All of them have to be digitized to give opportunities for the hungry and help elevate their lives.
How can we unlock opportunities for MSMEs who want to transform into global/local organizations?
MSMEs should lead innovation that is systemic. They need to become part of a global ecosystem where they find access to data, talent, resources, materials, energy, financial capital, and intelligent infrastructure to create new solutions. They cannot bank on a concept they started several decades ago. They have to become part of the global communities of interest and communities of practice to underscore their value, not just as a cost arbitrage, but from the 5 dimensions of functional, lifetime, brand, emotional, and economic value.
Gen Zs and millennials are looking for personalization and meaning from their jobs. What kind of solutions can companies put in place to offer more tailored and meaningful experiences to their employees?
As I mentioned earlier, we need to seed early a digital system that provides data autonomy, computing, and algorithm against 6 dimensions of their physical, emotional, psychological, diet and nutrition, rest and recovery, and skills in their chosen fields, positioned against their demography, biography, and psychography. Giggr Technologies is building a platform where an individual in any sphere of life can chart their status quo and desired state and manage the transformative journey with a personal digital compass powered by artificial intelligence and generative intelligence technologies, connecting them to an ecosystem that can support and enable their journey.
How can we transform the mindset of AI destroys to AI creates, particularly when it comes to job opportunities?
The simple answer is design for both potential and performance. Having a stage-gated process where a concept can move forward to engineering after fulfilling a checklist. One of the key items is intent. At the engineering stage, look at the elements of imperatives being developed. At the impact stage, look at both the personalization and commercialization aspects. Regulation can be digitized in the modern era, connecting every entity to its universe of customers.
In the move to skill young India, will companies prioritize skills over degrees? How open will organizations be to alternative credentials?
If there is a healthy industry, academia, and innovation ecosystem, this is not even a question. What matters is how we recognize solutions and bring them to life as applications. The age-old employer-employee relationship will change over a period of time, especially in the case of creators. Our education system was built to generate clerks, and we should not expect much from it.
What kind of global workforce strategies can be put in place to transform India into the world's innovation hub?
Workforce readiness, embedding DI and sustainability into our principles of design, improving quality of life, safety and security, clarity on taxation, open immigration policy, access to quality capital, innovation as a way of life.